Hey everyone, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and I'm excited today because you know I like to find good deals for you all. Well, I was at Total Wine & More the other day, and I found this bottle that someone said was really good for $9. Oh, and it's a Pinot Noir. We'll see. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, before we begin today's video, if you like it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click that notifications bell so you get notified when I post a new video, I leave something in my community, or I go live stream. And sometimes I actually do live stream, and some of them have been a little bit fun lately, especially the white wine ranking list. I had a blast with doing that video. Anyway, so today I'm going to be reviewing the 2019 Cloudbreak Pinot Noir from California. It's their Barrel Reserve, and as I mentioned, it's from California. And that's where it stops. Because there's no AVA listed, the grapes could be from anywhere within California. And I went to the website and went to Total Wine. They don't tell you where the grapes are from. It is 13.5% alcohol by volume, and I paid $9 for it. And like I said, I wanted to try to see if this wine was gonna be any good. I read some of the reviews from folks at Total Wine saying that they liked it as employees. They said they thought it was a great value. Then I read some purchaser comments on the website, and there were people saying that they liked it and it was a good value. And then some people said it beats the pants off of bottles that are $30 and above. So at that point, I was really intrigued. I went ahead and said, screw it, I'm gonna spend $9, get a bottle, and see where it goes. So from a color standpoint, you're a light ruby, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, so on the nose, you actually smell like Pinot Noir. I wasn't expecting a $9 Pinot Noir to actually smell a lot like Pinot Noir, but it does. It has this nice kind of red fruit notes. You're getting a little bit of cherry, raspberry, a little bit of cranberry. It's like just a red currant kind of thing going on in there. But then I'm also getting this sort of like a slight touch of vanilla. There's a little bit of like a cedar. There's some sort of baking spice, maybe like a allspice. There's a slight barnyard, like a slight Brettanomyces note, but it's not enough to where I would say it was a fault. It adds a tiny bit of character. I'm shocked by the way this thing smells. Like, I typically beat up on California wines a lot because I think a lot of people overdo them. The Pinot Noir less than things like Cab. I'm really at a loss for words on this smell. Oh, by the way, medium nose intensity. I'm kind of excited to get into the taste. Oh, also a slight clove. Okay, so medium intensity on the palate. Medium plus acid. I know it's 13.5, but the alcohol tastes low. The tannins are super smooth. If this was not micro-oxidized, I would be very surprised. I would expect some sort of micro-oxidization because this, I know it's not gonna have a ton of tannins, but there should still be some sort of note there. It's almost like a clean tannic experience in the mouth. Medium minus finish. I wish the finish was longer. Also, the one thing I'm noticing as I'm taking a few sips, the fruits there and everything, there's like a slight soapiness to this. But it's not soapiness as in like a flavor or a smell. It's almost like a texture, like when you get like detergent and it feels kind of slimy. And I know it's not this glass because I made sure the glass was bone dry. I washed my glassware. I'm very picky about my glassware. I wash it in essentially like distilled water and like no scented soap. And like I said, I'm very picky about how I clean my glassware. All of it's hand dried, everything. So no, it's not the glassware. Yeah, you can smell it in the bottle too. Actually, another thing to note, when you're smelling inside the bottle, I don't know if this is because it's concentrated or not, but there's a little bit of EA. Volatile acidity, there's a touch of like a nail polish remover, which is interesting because there's also like this note of Brett. So it's almost like there's two faults, but there's not enough of each of them to actually be considered a fault. Yeah, Anyway, so I'm just being really nitpicky on this $9 wine. I'm still in shock by this Pinot Noir. At this point, I just want to get to the blick. From a balance standpoint, I'm gonna give you half a point. The acid's where it needs to be. I wish there was a little bit more concentration of some of the flavors. It feels like the wine is a little weak in terms of that. I wish there was more kind of like zinginess to this wine. In terms of length, I am getting about a medium finish now that I've had a little bit more of it in my mouth. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you half a point. Intensity, you're pretty much medium across the board, half a point. Complexity, I'm getting primary and secondary. And everything, like I said, everything is pretty well balanced in terms of all those flavors. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you another half a point. For $9, this is a good wine. And I'm very surprised by that because I don't have a lot of good Pinot Noirs that are under the $15 mark. It's just a finicky grape. It's really hard to grow. And the fact that they're making a $9 Pinot Noir, that's pretty darn good especially for the price. I mean, like, this is, if you're someone who wants to enjoy this with like pork, maybe some of the heavier fish dishes, mushrooms, stuff like that, this would go really well, and it's cheap. Like, if you ate pork every night, you're not gonna break the bank by having a bottle of this every night. You might kill your liver, but you're not gonna break the bank until you have to get the transplant. I am in shock. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2019 Cloud Break California? Are you done now, Kat? You want to go? Okay, have a nice day. Pinot Noir. I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, it's a $9 Pinot Noir that doesn't suck. It's a good day.